Guys, welcome to the Shay Speaks Life channel where those cards go get you right channel. Look though, this will be a collective message. Guys, keep in mind that energy is fluid. This could have already happened in the past. This could be happening right now in the present or about to happen in the future. See what applies and let the rest fly. You feel me? They said if it don't fit, then you must have quit. Okay, right, moving on. I've already asked that my ancestors and your spirit team go ahead and return back to sender. Any black magic or any negative energy sent this way, and so it be. Ashe, Ashe. Okay, it's just period. Let's see what's going on here. Happy birthday to all of my Gemini gang, and friends. Now let them read them again. Coming out the gate, guys, I got a fire sign, Aries, a Leo, Sagittarius. Somebody's trying to still figure themselves out sexually here. I have sexuality coming out. Give it some time. And an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. Sounds like it's some DL activity coming on about it. Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. Give it some time. Everything in divine time, and let things flow here. I feel like somebody about to come out the closet, or somebody's getting kicked out of the closet. Let's get into it here, guys. T. Let's see what that T is, baby. If you are a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, or have placement Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, this message could be for you here, guys. Also, Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. Somebody say they sexuality. Somebody's trying to make a decision. They don't know what they like. They don't know if they like the same sex or the opposite sex or something like that. They're still trying to figure themselves out. I feel like for a group of you, when this card comes out, this person that you might have been dealing with at some point in time. This could have been an ex that you might have thought that they were on the DL, or they were a little confused about their sexuality here. It seems like it's going to come out this year. They've been hiding. Spirit said, give it some time. That shit finna come out. An ex that you were with, it could be a fire sign or a earth sign. Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. Take it as it applies. In due time, something finna hit the fan. What I said, if it hit the fan, somebody got a screenshot. Somebody's about to have getting proof and evidence or facts of somebody who is confused about their sexuality. I'm seeing that if you are with a masculine and they are hypersexual, which means they be always in a lot of women's faces, that's a cover up. It's something that you thought, the way that they gestures, the way that they did that little something in the hair, that you kind of thought, and you right. Let's see what else here. Yeah, a recording, announcement, expression. They ain't gonna have no choice. I'm telling you, somebody has a video record or have some evidence, proof on the phone of this earth sign or fire sign who's confused about their sexuality. They didn't got caught in the sex act. I feel like in the act, they might be laid up with the same sex, and somebody has this. Somebody has like proof of this here. Wow, talking shit. What else? Somebody talking shit. Somebody mad. This is why this is why they're getting outed. They talk somebody. Okay, so look, I feel like for a group of you, this is an ex. You're not with them anymore. Some of y'all are still with this person. You think that you don't know if they like, the same sex or whatever. I'm gonna need you to go ahead and step aside. They're going to be talking so much shit about this video recording. Somebody's about to come out with some proof. Fulfilling a fantasy. Okay, so for a group of you, this ex went to go fulfill a fantasy by, dealing with the same sex or something like that. Yeah, they were trying to fulfill a fantasy. And fucked around and got caught. Because there's a recording. There's going to be an announcement about to be made. I feel like either this ex might be getting blackmailed. My. This ex getting blackmailed about their sexuality. Somebody got proof about them being reckless here with their sexual energy here. And they threatening them. It's about to come out regardless. And I feel like this. And my thing is like this. If you gonna be man or woman enough to do what you do, you need to be man or woman enough to be telling the truth or something like that. People be living these double lives in here. You know what I'm saying? Sleeping with all these women, but then you really, it's a cover up for you wanting to sleep with a man. Like, bro, so get it together. Be who you are authentically. I can't stand no fake ass person. If you like the same thing, that's fine. We're in a society here in you know what I mean, where it's very acceptable. It ain't as taboo as it used to be, you know what I'm saying, back in the day. So I'm trying to figure out why you not want to live your life authentically here. I feel like you were with somebody who was fake as hell. They couldn't make a decision on who they want to be with, and you rejected their ass. Some of them want to fulfill a fantasy, maybe with you, with a third party or something. Okay, with the same sex, they want to fulfill a fantasy. You was like, no, thank you. If you don't know who you want, then what you think I'm about? You like, no. Now they want to be crying over you, knowing that they fucked up. Because you're going to find out. I feel like for a group of you, they're going to be so embarrassed that you're going to find out about this. They're crying over you because they know they fucked up. They should have kept you where you was at here. You got me fucked up. Okay. You got me fucked up. They cried over you because you rejected their ass. Since let me make the decision for you. Let me make it easier for you. Since you didn't want to make a decision on who you want to be with, let me make it for you or something like that. I feel like for a group of you too, that's why you was with this ex and they didn't want to fully commit because they couldn't, because they don't know who they want to sleep with, baby, at the end of the day. Hello. They couldn't fully be present with you. They really fully couldn't commit to you. You had to reject that. I feel like for a group of you, they may have rejected your love here because they were confused. Wow. I feel like for a group of you, a small group of you, that this ex did reject you, they're crying over you because they had to reject you because they know they live in a double life here. Wow. That's how they know they fucked up. Knowing that they fucked up, I feel like somebody is talking so much shit about them. Their name is ringing out there in the streets or something like that because they want to fulfill a fantasy out there with some meat or something like that. Okay, anyway, moving on. Y'all know I'm serious. They crying over you after keeping you in a secret, knowing that they fucked up because they kept you a secret. They shouldn't have kept you a secret. Collective, you rejected their ass because they wanted to keep you a secret because they were still sleeping around with the same sex. Wow, this is why they kept you a secret from the same sex lover or something like that for a group of you. And it might be the same sex lover that's about to put their ass out. Like, okay, well, since you don't want to be truthful and honest about who you really are deep down, you know what I mean? Yeah. Private relationship, romantic sex. Lord. This person been doing this, y'all. Private relationship. Keeping you a secret here, feminine, divine feminines. They keeping you a secret, but got the same sex or something like that in a private relationship or something. Yeah. It was romantic love affairs, straight sex. I feel like this third party or whoever they've been dealing with, I said third party, right? Third party, a love triangle. Yeah. And it's the same shit, just a different day or something like that. This person fake as hell, and they're a wolf in sheep's clothing. You thought this person was on up and no, boo-boo, that's not what's up. Wolf in sheep's clothing. They were fake as hell, smiling in your face when they sit up here sleeping around with everybody else. That's why they got caught up here. Yeah. In a sex-only base or something like that, they would link up with them for sex or something like that with the love triangle. I feel like this person that they were dealing with got tired of being in that love triangle. I feel like, collective, you didn't have, I guess, well, some of y'all may have had physical hard proof with the screenshot, okay, for a group of you. Look, they looking you up from fake accounts. Look at it. They ain't shit because you too busy winning, and they was too busy promiscuous. Yeah, sleeping around with everybody around. I get around. Step up, so step up, step up. Yeah, no, we're not doing that. Okay. This person had you in a love triangle knowing that they fucked up under here. Because they knew they should have chose you, divine feminine. Instead, they chose the wrong way. Now they want to be talking shit. It's the same shit, different day. This person been doing this. This person been living a double life, confused about their sexuality here. And they have fake smile in your face like everything's all good when they're really a wolf in sheep's clothing here. Yes. Now they're looking you up from fake accounts. After you've already loved, they're crying over you. They want you back now. After you's like, nah, are you crazy? And especially after now, once this shit hit the fan, you already knew that person wasn't shit. Okay, you knew that they went shit with promiscuous. You knew they like to sleep around and get around. You knew they was hypersexual, but you didn't know to that extent until you got with them. You didn't know how deep it was, how deep it went until you got with them or something like that. And you was like, oh, you ain't shit. You ain't shit for real. Okay, like for real, for real. You too busy winning right now. You too busy focusing on your goal at hand and stuff like that. Coletta, you too busy winning. Now they looking you up for fake accounts trying to see what's up with you. Ain't nothing up with me, boo. Not with you. You chose who you wanted to do. Poo poo. Ain't nobody got time for that. I don't know what they looking you up for, Collective. Look, they see you winning without them. Since they was too confused about their sexuality, they couldn't make a decision. You made that final decision for them without knowing all of the details of what it entailed here. Okay. Give it some time, Earth sign Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn, everything in divine time. And I feel like this is coming out, whether they like it or not. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. If you've been dabbling in the other pool, if you will, with the same pool, if you will, it's about to come out. I feel like for a group of you, they looking you up to see if you even know. Do you know about what's getting ready to come out? And do. I feel like a group of y'all already know the tea, baby. You already know this person like this. You already know this person was confused. You already knew that. I feel like y'all done had a conversation with this person. I feel like for a group of you, you didn't ask this person about their sexuality and they told you that they were abused as a child or something like that. And that's why they just, they don't mind talking and saying that they didn't been, touched or whatever, or SA'd or whatever. They don't mind saying that, but they ain't saying the rest of it. Yeah, I was SA'd by the same sex. And so that's maybe why I am interested sometimes in being with the same sex due to what happened to me when I was, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're not saying that. They're not being honest. They're not being authentic with you guys. They're too fake. They're going to smile in you smile in my face all the time. You want to take my place. This person slept around a lot. They were sleeping around with women and men. Same shit, different days. I told you this person been doing it. That's why they want to keep you a secret so they could continue sleeping around and doing what they're doing with either the same sex or others. Just period. I'm glad you got away from this. Now they looking you up and stuff. Tell them to keep looking what they looking at. Okay. Tell them to keep looking what they looking at. Yo. They can keep looking. Because ain't nothing finna shake for you. You know what I'm saying? Over here. You too busy winning, baby. You focusing on your career, your professional career, your purpose, your passions or something like that. And you getting accolades, rewards, acknowledgments, and all kind of stuff. You ain't got time to worry about that fool. Anyway, moving on. All right, guys. That's going to do it for your reading. Hold on. Do I want... Spirit, you got anything else? Or do I got anything else? You don't want to hear it. That's for sure. Okay, you don't want to hear it because you too busy winning. A spiritual hater, creativity, and see, okay. I feel like you too busy winning in your creative efforts here after you didn't walk away from this person. So good luck to you. And that's going to do it. Please like, share, subscribe, comment below if this message just resonated to them. I'll check you later. Peace.